Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Good evening. You're watching the news from the Sultanate of Oman Television. First, the headlines. Higher College of Technology in Muscat wins the first award at Oman Eco House Design Competition. The Ministry of Interior starts to receive candidacy applications for Shura Council membership election for the 8th term. The State Council Office reformulates the law of rehabilitating and qualifying the disabled and discusses the work plan of human resources development. And a new civil status and traffic services are provided by the Royal Oman Police at the newly opened service center building in the Wilayat of Suwayq. Those were the headlines, and now the news in detail. Higher College of Technology in Muscat won the first award at Oman Eco House Design Competitions, while German University for Science and Technology came as second winner in the contest, which witnessed a wide competitiveness in innovations among the participants to design creative architectural houses in 3 stages. The ceremony of distribution awards was presided over by His Highness Said Shihab bin Tariq Al Said, chairman of the Scientific Research Council. The ceremony witnessed distribution of encouragement prizes in a number of fields, namely Best Engineered Design, Best Sustainable Productive and Energy Consumption Design, and Best Eco-Friendly Architectural Design. The competition, which was inaugurated by Scientific Research Council in June 2011, came from the Sultanate belief in the importance of encouraging innovation and awareness in green sustainable buildings, in addition to uplift efficiency and capability in using renewable energies. The Research Council Board approved initial research within the Strategic Research Grant Program directed towards food safety and quality, initiated by the Ministry of Regional Municipalities and Water Resources in order to monitor food in the sustainable, along with reviewing and unifying applied legislations and regulations. The meeting was chaired by His Highness Said Shihab bin Tariq Al Said, Chairman of the Council, and also approved the second stage of environmental friendly houses competition, which was established in the first stage of the competition and to assess its efficiency over longer periods. It also agreed to sign a memorandum of understanding with Malaysian Research Center for Future Products within the endeavor of Oman Center for Animals and Plants Genetics Resources in order to build research capabilities and to establish joint cooperation networks with research institutions and centers related to animal and plant genetic resources. And the authority also approved the Research Council joining membership of Science and Technology Forum in Society, which is considered the most international scientific gathering which is held annually in Japan. In a statement to the Sultan of Oman Radio and Television, His Excellency Dr. Hilal bin Ali Al Hinai, Secretary General of the Research Council, emphasized that it is so important to participate in international forums, not only to share and benefit from experiences, but also to reflect that Oman is part of these international groupings, as Oman is very able to present its experiences, either scientific or active participant in producing knowledge and spreading it. He added that the research grant program in 2014 supported more than 36 major research projects, besides student and strategic project research chairs, conferences, and numerous other programs. His Excellency Abdulaziz bin Mohammed Al Rawas, advisor to His Majesty the Sultan for Cultural Affairs, received in his office members of Supervising Council of Sultan Qaboos Center for Culture in Washington. They viewed Council's activities and its various efforts within the context of Oman's historical dimension and blessed Renaissance March being witnessed by the Sultanate under the leadership of His Majesty Sultan Qaboos, as well as Council's role in strengthening cultural exchange between the American and Omani societies at the level of institutions and individuals in line with human values concepts, joint means of interest and enhancements of the Council's role to achieve its goals. The Ministry of Interior today started to receive candidacy applications for Shura Council members' election for the 8th term 2015. The Ministry clarified that citizens wishing to place their candidacy for the Shura Council membership for the new term who met candidacy conditions can submit the applications to the offices of their Excellencies the Walis. Each one should be in the respective wilaya he wishes to represent. A minor incident on the runway at Paris Charles de Gaulle Airport has resulted in the late departure of Oman Air Flight WY131 Paris to Muscat on Thursday, 15th of January 2015, according to the official statement issued by Oman Air today. The statement said that the occurrence took place on Thursday evening as the Airbus A330-300 was taxiing from the runway to its stand after landing. Early reports indicate that part of the aircraft's landing gear became stuck in grass and mud. It was subsequently towed to the stand, where it was inspected for damage and cleared for flight. The statement affirmed that no passengers or crew were hurt during the incident, nor were they at risk at any time. The aircraft's captain thanked passengers for their patience and calm. The statement added that the incident is being investigated as a matter of course by Oman Air's management. In the meantime, Oman Air has praised the calm professionalism of the highly trained pilots aboard flight WY131, whose quick thinking averted any significant damage. Still to come in our news bulletin, the Administration of Environment and Climate Affairs in the Government of Dakhiliya marks the Omani Environment Day. Welcome back to the news. The State Council Office agreed on the proposal of the Social Committee to reformulate amendments regarding the law of caring and rehabilitation of the disabled issued in Royal Decree number 63/2008, as well as to represent it to the Council Office after inducting the amendments. The meeting that was headed by His Excellency Dr. Yahya bin Mahfouz al-Mandari, Chairman of the State Council, also discussed the work plan of Human Resources Development Committee regarding its report on reviewing legislations and laws organized for national manpower in private sector. The State Council Office declared the 20th of January to hold the regular session that will host His Excellency Dr. Rashid bin Al-Safi Al-Huraybi, Chairman of the Tender Board. His Excellency Yusuf bin Alawi bin Abdullah, Minister responsible for Foreign Affairs, received in his office today His Excellency Abdurrahman Duel Beil, Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation of the Federal Republic of Somalia. The meeting reviewed the existing bilateral relations between the two brotherly countries and means of enhancing them to serve the joint interests of the two countries. The meeting also exchanged viewpoints on the progress of the political process in Somalia, the regional and international situation in the region, and the efforts exerted to solve them peacefully. Dr. Khalifa bin Mohammed Al-Hadrami, Deputy Chairman of the Supreme Court, Secretary General of the Judicial Administrative Affairs Council, received in his office today a judicial delegation from the Bureau of Investigation and Public Prosecution in Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. The meeting exchanged cordial conversations and discussed aspects of cooperation between the two countries. In the judicial areas, the Saudi delegation viewed the most important accomplishments made by the judicial fields in the Sultanate. Scientific plagiarism phenomenon was the topic of the training course held at Sultan Qaboos University, targeting more than 1,000 users from various education sectors. More details in the following report.
The course deals with composing, publication, studies and work papers. The Ministry of Education aims through this course to stress the scientific accuracy, committing to standards of documentation, publication and composing, as well as reducing the repeated copying from websites, besides encouraging educators and students of self-production. The course is conducted by website and connected to various international universities, establishments and publishing houses, which facilitate for the users to discover scientific materials in numerous aspects and the identical level to an applied research. The benefit acquired by the course would be reflected on the real status of education field through instilling the values of intellectual and literary property. Being aware of the importance of the other's rights for intellectual property and applying the regulations and laws organizing this aspect are considered the strong means to stop the phenomenon of scientific plagiarism within the framework of accelerating knowledge and spreading communication technology.
Muscat Securities Market MSM General Index today gained 72 points, comprising a rise by 1.11% to close at 6,591 points. The trading value today stood at 7.5 million Omani Riyals, comprising a decline by 15.2% compared to the last session, which stood at 8.9 million Omani Riyals. The report released by MSM pointed out that the market value rose by 0.80% to reach about 14.8 billion Omani Riyals. The report added the value of shares bought by non-Omani investors reached 1.4 million Omani Riyals, comprising 18.7%. The value of shares sold by non-Omani investors reached 1.3 million Omani Riyals, comprising 17.28%. The net non-Omani investment rose by 1.4% to 112,000 Omani Riyals. The latest weather charts indicate that the Sultanate will be affected by unstable weather conditions due to low-pressure system over the northern parts of the Sultanate starting from today until Tuesday. The Public Authority for Civil Aviation indicates that partly cloudy skies will prevail from tonight over the Governorates of Musandam and North Batina. The effect of the weather system will extend tomorrow to the governorates of South Batina, Muscat, Dakhiliya, Zahira, Al-Buraimi, North and South Sharqiya, with chances of rain, occasionally thunder showers, associated with hail and fresh downdraft winds. The governorates of Wusta and Dhufar will have isolated rainfalls. The weather charts indicate the sea condition is expected to be moderate to rough, with a maximum wave height of 3 meters, and a drop in temperatures is expected during the night. The authority advises the public to take precautions during the rains and flowing wadis, and urge the fishermen not to venture out to sea unless assured the weather conditions. The Royal Oman Police Service Centre building was opened in the Wilayat of Suwaiq in the Governorate of North Batina. It came within the framework of Royal Oman Police to expand services centre in the community so as to serve the individuals in the fields of traffic, passports, residence and civil status. Through this centre, the citizens and residents can complete their transactions easily. The centre includes qualified cadres and the latest technologies and communications. The Royal Oman Police also has strategic plans to open such centres in other wilayas of the Sultanate, in addition to maintain peace in the society and facilitate other services. And finally, the Administration of Environment and Climate Affairs in the Government of Dakhiliya organized a ceremony to mark Omani Environment Day. The ceremony included various activities that showcased the society's role in protecting the environment and sustain its natural resources. Expressive speeches were presented, as well as documentary and cultural shows. A fine arts exhibition was also held. This is the Sultan of Oman Television. Before we end tonight's bulletin, here are the main points once again. Higher College of Technology in Muscat wins the first award at Oman Eco House Design Competition. The Ministry of Interior starts to receive candidacy applications for Shura Council membership election for the 8th term. The State Council Office reformulates the law of rehabilitating and qualifying the disabled and discuss the work plan of Human Resources Development. And a new civil status and traffic services are provided by the Royal Oman Police at the newly opened service center building in the Wilayat of Suwayq. And with that, we come to the end of tonight's news bulletin. From all of us here in the newsroom and the studios, good night.